Hi, my name's Lorna, and I want to show you what to do with some of the lino prints that I have for sale. They're patches, they're about 5 by 7, and they're all done in black with heat set fabric ink. And although the designs are a little bit different sizes, the patches are all the same, and they're on a 100% tightly woven cotton, nice and thin, so they can be decorative and not make it stiff. And so I am going to show you some things I've put it on that just to give you some ideas. And some of them require a machine and some can be done by hand. So you can put it on, I've got one here just hand stitched onto a pillow. And I used a decorative embroidery floss to do a blanket stitch around there, so I didn't have to take the pillow apart, open it up, sew it, or anything like that. See that? I did trim that one down. I sewed one onto the pocket of some jeans and made it into another pocket. And to do that, I did have to open the pocket up and pull it halfway off the jeans and do it on the sewing machine. I took a grocery tote bag, just a fabric. Here in California, you have to use them they don't even give bags at the store anymore. And so I put a patch of fabric behind it. I did do it on the sewing machine to make it nice and washable. And then I just stitched around with a zigzag stitch. Here's your classic denim jacket. And this one, I turned the edges under on the patch. This one is a full 5 by 7 or 4 by 6, I should say. And so that'll be nice and washable and no edges will fray on that. Now on a hat, it's a little bit different because it's not going to be washed. So I fused it on with a heat activated adhesive, and I fused it on. I did stitch around it just for decoration, decided it needed a little bit of color, so I used some fabric pens to just kind of outline it and add some color there. Also, I have an oven mitt, just one that I bought at the dollar store, and that one, of course, I couldn't machine sew it, so I hand stitched it and did a decorative whip stitch around the edges there. And I turned the edges under on that too. Also from the dollar store is a kitchen towel. That one I did a decorative stitch from the sewing machine. And just a couple more. A little plushie, actually a pretty big plushie, a little unicorn. And of course that is hand stitched. And look at that, I used some little French knots all the way around. See the texture? They're bumpy, and that's just adds a really cute touch to the little plushie. And then the last things are some journals, and those are simply glued on with whatever kind of glue you have. I didn't use hot glue because I thought that would add too much of ridge or something, so I used like Elmer's glue. That's it. So those are some ideas for using the patches that I now have for sale, and they're all on my website, and some ideas for using them.